Hello, beautiful people. It is Timotha, Lanae, and I wanted to come on here and show you all a really simple meal idea that I do when I'm trying to do something fast. And that is these pizzas using spelt flour. If you're eating from like Dr. Sebi's list, spelt is one of the grains on the list. I used to eat exclusively from his list, but I no longer eat exclusively from the list, but I still use a lot of the things that I learned over that time period and incorporate it into what I'm doing now. So I'm going to show you a plant-based version, and then also if you do eat like meat or cheese, I can show you some different things you can do with that as well. But this is the plant-based version first. So you just use these spelt matzah. It's organic spelt. The only ingredients in it is literally, if you look there, unbleached whole spelt flour and water. That's it. So it's very pure, but you didn't have to make it, even though I do have a spelt flatbread recipe on my channel if you want to check that out. But if you don't have time to do all that, which even though that's fast, this is even faster. So I get these online. I'll link to where I get them below. Comes with a box of 3. So, and each box has 10 different spelt big crackers in there like that. So then you just use like whatever sauce, your homemade marinara sauce, or if you have like a really pure, good sauce that you get, that's marinara, or you could do a basil pesto sauce, whatever sauce you want to do. And then whatever vegetables. So you see here I have like purple onions, I have olives. You could also do portobello mushroom caps on there. Sometimes I do that. You could do, I also have fresh basil. So if you see here, this are fresh basil leaves I put on there. But then I also go ahead and sprinkle on top of it like oregano and then also basil. So I do that as well. And then these are the olives I use, just organic Kalamata olives. So that would be like a real simple, and then I also have like organic tomato on there. So that would be real simple. This one over here is for my daughter. Usually it would just be something real simple like that. And I would maybe add like mushrooms on there because she likes mushrooms. But now that we have incorporated, let me also show you something that I do on the side. So beets are really good for my daughter right now. So I went ahead and got some sour pickled beets. These are live. You see there it says live cultures in it. That means it has live probiotics in it. So I'm gonna have that on the side with my salad. And this is the salads here. I just need to chop them up a little more, spring mix. And then I make my own dressing. So with my dressing, it will be with this olive oil, organic olive oil. I also use this apple cider vinegar. So if I have a video on this channel that shows this homemade vinaigrette that I make. So it's literally like equal parts olive oil, equal part apple cider vinegar, and then fresh lime juice. So I just fresh squeeze this lime. So it's about a tablespoon of each. That could go on each salad. If you do a tablespoon of each of these, that would be enough to spread onto each of these salads. And then you can top that. I still will probably on my salad put some of these Kalamata olives. I'll put some of these beets on there. Thanks to you all who told me about pickled beets on salads. Thank you. Shout out to all of y'all. And then I also will sprinkle some of this oregano and basil onto the salad. It makes it really good. So that would be like, that's what you can have with this, is like this pizza and then salad, or you could steam some vegetables. You see I have my steamer over here going. And I'm about to put these vegetables in there. They're in their little packets there in the parchment paper. But so now since I've included certain like organic meat, one of the things that I'm gonna do is I'm not having this, but for my daughter, my daughter and my husband, this is just some ground turkey that I'm gonna add onto it. It's organic, hormone-free, it's organic hormone-free turkey that I seasoned up myself, and then have onions and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put that on top. And then also, and I'm not having this, and I'll get into that later, why I'm not having it, but I am gonna have the salad. And then also, if you saw my grocery haul, the Whole Foods, I use this grass-fed organic raw sharp cheddar cheese. So I went ahead and I grated it myself. It's right here, and I'm gonna put that on for my husband and my daughter on top of the pizza. But if you want to do plant-based, which for many years that's what I was doing, is making these plant-based, you could literally just leave it like this and just top it full of veggies. You could put green peppers, red peppers, just all kinds of stuff. Like I said, mushrooms. You could just go crazy with it and just overflow it with just veggies, and it's delicious that way. But for them, I am going to go ahead and add the ground turkey, and then also this shredded raw cheese. Raw cheese and raw milk is actually better absorbed by the body. It's a whole different chemistry, so that's why I use the raw. Even though since it's being cooked, that's probably going to change the chemistry a little bit, but it's not pasteurized, so it's much easier on the gut than pasteurized like cheese and stuff like that. So that's why I get the raw cheddar. And this organic, like I said, hormone-free meat, I started adding that in. There's lots of videos on my channel as to why I started to add that in with my health and healing. That was just something that my body needed, was adding in some of these things that have some different minerals and things that I wasn't getting after a long time detoxing. My body was kind of stripped, so I started to add those in. So you can check out those videos. I'll link to them below so you can understand a little bit better eating what your body wants, and there's a way to figure that out using applied kinesiology, nutrition response testing, muscle testing, stuff like that. Okay, but anyway, that's what, but I'm not eating right now, I'm not eating the SPELT, because even though my body can handle it most of the time, right now I'm on a specific detox where my body doesn't want SPELT. So what I'm doing instead is, and I need to get this out of the oven, is this quinoa bread. Y'all see my quinoa bread? So my body wants, it can do the quinoa, but it does not want SPELT. So that's what I'm doing. Instead of the SPELT, I'm gonna have quinoa bread, and I can make a pizza out of that. So that's what I'm talking about listening to what your body wants. Even though SPELT is usually good for me, today and over this detox period, what my body's going through right now, my body does not want SPELT, so I'm not gonna have SPELT. So that's what I'm saying, don't be dogmatic about things. And this is the quinoa bread here. So this is a good crust. I have a whole video where I talk about making quinoa bread pizza, so check that out. I could put the sauce on top of that and just make my own pizza, but I'm gonna do it without the cheese and without the meat today. I'm just gonna do veggie with a salad. But that's the thing, listen to what your body needs. Just because your body likes something at one point, it may not want it at a different point depending on what you're going through. And that's what I want to get through to everyone. Don't feel like you are locked into, oh, I only eat this. You know, spelt flour is always good for me, so always eating spelt flour, even if your body is telling you, this isn't working well for me, listening to how your body's responding to things. So that's the main thing I wanted to share with you all, is just this easy plant-based meal, or you can turn it into a non-plant-based meal, but using quality, if you're using animal products, quality animal products that are hormone-free and that are organic, so that you're not putting toxins in your body through the hormones and things like that they're putting in these, with the basically the non-quality meats. It's really not good for you what they're doing to that meat, and how it assimilates in your body is toxic. So I stay away from that when I do have meat. And even though I've added meat back in, I don't necessarily have it all the time every day. Just like maybe, it just depends on what my body's asking for and how I'm feeling. That's how I go with things, but I still have a lot of vegetables, lots of fruit and things like that. So make sure you subscribe. And also, if you haven't seen, there's a giveaway going on right now. If you go to the link down below in the description box, there's a giveaway where you can get 25% off any purchase at Derek Product, where they sell sea moss, elderberry, all those types of things, all kinds of things there on that website. If you put in the code Lanae 45K, celebrating 45,000 subscribers, thank you all. If you put that code in at your purchase, you'll get 25% off, and you'll automatically be entered into a drawing. And that drawing will be for 3 different winners that will get store credit for $100, $50, and $25. So you have 2 weeks to, whatever you purchase using that code, that will enter you into the drawing for the giveaway. And you have 2 weeks to do that. It's open until August 28th at midnight. So August 28th, 11:59 p.m., you can purchase and get that discount and also enter into the giveaway. So just wanted to share that with you all. I'm Timotha Lanae. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless. See you in the next video.